And now we return to Lime Champion's look at the history of the science fiction film.
Science fiction films provided the perfect medium to pit all American values against the insidious threat of rock and roll music, as seen in films like The Day the Earth Stood Still from the Waist Up and Planet of the Monkeys.
Unhand me, you dirty monkey!
You can't walk all over us. We're not your stepping stone. Not your stepping stone. Not your stepping stone.
There was also the Academy Award-winning The Tutti Frutti Man, about hordes of black-coloured aliens who invade the bedrooms of America's daughters and corrupt their mind with their strange, suggestive language.
Walt, I'm worried about Betty.
What's she done this time?
She spends so much time up in her room. I hear her singing the strangest things. A wop bop a loo bop. Oh, Walt, what could it mean?
I don't know what it means, which could only mean one thing, that it's subversive and obscene. She's clearly possessed by forces of unimaginable evil.
Oh, Walt, what are we going to do?
Wait here. I'll get my shotgun.
Mr. President,
General, what's the situation?
the young people of America, sir, they've been overtaken by some kind of rhythmic entertainment. The situation is hopeless.
General, there's only one thing to do. Send in Pat Boone.
But, Mr. President,
General, I'm calling a code Boone. In the early 1970s, there was a new generation of filmmakers emerging. George Lucas in particular made films like the small-scale science fiction film THX 1138, before moving on to science fiction films much bigger and worse. Less well remembered are the early science fiction films of a young Martin Scorsese. Before finding his groove with his trademark New York set films, he experimented with intergalactic settings, such as Mean Ships, about the mob on a journey to the outer reaches of the galaxy to pay a little visit to some guys who have been yapping their mouths off a little too much about that Alpha Centauri deal. Scorsese followed that up with Spaceship Driver, about a ship's computer that wants to clean the scum off the solar system.
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal. Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
Are you talking to me?
Hello, Hal, do you read me?
Are you talking to me?
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm the only one here. Who the hell else are you talking to?
What's the problem?
Are you talking to me, motherfucker?
I don't know what you're talking about, Hal.
Are you talking to me?
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
Are you talking to me?
In the 70s and 80s, a common theme in science fiction films was man losing control of technology. This was seen in Michael Crichton's Westworld, about a Western-themed fun park where the robots malfunction and start to attack the humans. There was also the Michael Crichton-penned Jurassic Park, about a dinosaur theme park where the dinosaurs start to attack the humans. Also, Michael Crichton's Bible World, where the robotic Jesus and the 12 Apostles start to attack the humans. And who can forget Michael Crichton's Wobby's World, where the helicopter rides don't do anything and the citizens of Nunawading are terrorised with boredom. Interestingly, this latter film was a documentary. The modern-day science fiction film continues to explore new, mind-expanding methods of remaking, plagiarising and prequelling old science fiction films. Currently in production are remakes of the old 3D classic from 2009, Avatar. There's a prequel to the Planet of the Apes prequel in Rise of the Planet of the Apes, along with Alien vs Predator vs Short Circuit. And there's a new scientifically accurate version of Mars Attacks, incorporating modern knowledge of life on Mars.
oh, for the love of God.
Professor, what is it? What are we dealing with?
Rock samples containing particles of gas that suggest Mars may have been able to sustain life millions of years ago.
Tell me the truth. How many of these rock samples are we dealing with?
Honestly, it's hard to say. Dozens, maybe.
For the love of God.
One thing can't be denied. When it comes to science fiction cinema, the future's bright. You could almost say the future's so bright you gotta wear shades. But with the rise of 3D, It's probably more accurate to say the future's 30% dimmer. You gotta wear them stupid glasses. Thanks for listening, cinephiles.